So, hi dear Aquarius, very very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal no contact love reading for all the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the month of April 2026. Okay, please keep in mind the roles can be reversed also. The action can be from your side also. If it is not resonating, definitely not your story. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading, honey. Sometimes the messages are not for you. Please keep that in mind, okay? For personal reading or healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Aquarius, the person that you are in no contact or no communication with, their current feelings for you right now. Hmm. So we have the Three of Cups and the King of Wands and the Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck is a Moon card. They're scared of, like deep down, they're scared of this bond between you and them. They're scared of the intimacy that they still feel from time to time. They're scared of this bond somehow. I don't. This is like the hidden feelings, the hidden energies. They're not able to understand why they still feel the bond, why they still feel the connection from time to time with you, and it scares the shit out of them sometimes. Okay. On a conscious level, we have the Three of Cups, King of Wands, Six of Wands. This is somebody who feels like having a light-hearted kind of collaboration, partnership kind of energy with you. They feel very, very attracted to you, very, very infatuated to the idea of being with you. This person feels like making things work out between you and them, making things successful and victorious between you and them. So, this is what they are feeling. They're not sure whether this situation between you and them is ever going to work out or not, but they still feel I'm this person is very very physically and sexually attracted to you, kind of obsessed with you, kind of, you know. They feel like even if you are with someone else, or even if they are with someone else, they still feel that you guys can still have a connection or a bond with each other, even if it is just a friendship or friends with benefits kind of a deal with between you and them. And they feel like if you guys are going to understand the dynamics, if you guys can somehow come on the same page, let's say they feel like having friends with benefits kind of a deal, then both of you can work on this situation and make it a really very very successful and victorious kind of a bond. This is what they feel. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Aquarius? So we have the High Priestess, the Hierophant, and the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck is a Strength card. From deep inside, this person just want to hold on to this courage and this strength to hold back and to not to do anything in this direction. It's very very difficult for them to hold back, but they think this is a good idea. So right now they just want to focus on meeting that kind of person where with whom they are going to have a spiritual kind of bond with, spiritual kind of connection with. The High Priestess and the Hierophant represents the spiritual male and spiritual female energy, and they just want the universe to bring them that kind of person, that kind of energy, that kind of bond with whom they are going to feel a deep rooted spiritual kind of connection with. Wow, what a manipulative energy. They feel like being with you even if you are with somebody else or they are with somebody else, but in their intentions they just want to wait for the person, wait for the energy with whom they are going to feel a very deep rooted spiritual kind of a bond with, as if it's like if they are going to breathe, their person is going to breathe, if they are going to die, their person is going to die. This is the kind of connection or bond they want to have in their life. That is why they just want to hold back and do nothing about this situation. What kind of person is this? Let's see what action is this person going to take towards you, if any, by the end of April 2026. I'll try to do the readings again nearby 20th or 21st. Okay, but for the time being, let's see. We have the Queen of Cups and the Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. In this particular deck, Knight of Swords represents running away from something or someone as quickly as possible and as far away as possible. So they, in their actions, like energetically, they just want to stay away from the situation. In fact, run away in the opposite direction. They are just running away. Sorry, they are just running away from the situation as far as they can and as fast as they can. When it comes to this conscious action, taking energy, they just want to keep their emotions to themselves. They just want to be in the self-love, self-care, self-healing mode right now. They are not sure what you feel, what you want, and they just don't want to get insulted or get rejected by you. That is why they just want to keep their emotions and their feelings and everything to themselves. That's why they're not taking any kind of action, because they don't know your reaction. According to them, either you are going to block them, or you are going to keep them blocked, or you are going to reject them or insult them, or you are going to say something or do something that's going to hurt them very deeply. So that's why they just want to keep themselves in their own lane. Wow, this is one of those energies that they feel like having a physical relationship with you. But if you are going to approach them by any chance, they are going to show like they don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about your existence. What a manipulative energy. Let's see the guidance here, honey. Aquarius. We have the Devil, the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. What's happening here? You guys have to stop yourself from being in this toxic, unhealthy, negative kind of bond or connections again. You guys have to keep yourself protected from those kind of people, energies, or situation where all you are going to get is hurt and pain and toxicity and negativity in return. Even if somebody is coming forward towards you with this kind of energy of, oh, I am so open minded, I am so healed, I am the best version of myself. If your energy, if your body, or if your gut is telling you otherwise, listen to your body, listen to your gut. Sometimes you might have realized that you feel drained without any reason with some people. That's your body, that's your energy telling you that person, that energy is not good for you. Similarly, even if somebody is coming towards you with a lot of, showing you all their positive sides and saying everything right, doing everything right, but your intuition or your gut is going to tell you otherwise. Listen to your intuition or your gut. You don't have to open up to anything or anyone just for the sake of being with someone. Until unless you are going to get 100% clear, crystal clear energy of, okay, this is something that I can work with. So basically, don't ignore the red flags with whomsoever you are going to connect with next, or whomsoever you are connected to right now. Ignoring the red flags because of few positive things is not going to go well for your betterment, for your future. Bottom of the deck is a Five of Swords. If something or someone is continuously keeping you stuck in your head, continuously giving you stressful, anxious, and sleepless nights kind of energy, then that person, that energy is definitely not good for you, not meant for you. So you have to keep yourself protected from these kind of energies. Too good to be true? Check out for that. Slow down, take it one day at a time, and then ignoring the red flags is not going to be a good idea for you for the long term. That's the deal. If you have become the red flag by any chance, I think the time has come for you to turn into green again, because red flags are going to attract red flags only, red forests only. Okay, so let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation of your life. This portion also might or might not resonate with you. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry too much about it, just leave it behind. If you're not going to get a clear cut yes or no, then you can take that message as the guidance for that particular situation, And I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause the video and unpause. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space, keep it short, simple, and precise. And your time starts now. Okay, so the answer for your question is go, the time is right. Let me read from the guidebook. When you receive this card, it is encouraging you to take action now. There is no time like the present. Seize the moment. Okay, that's the answer for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.